Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today I'm here with the screen recording, and what we got going on is I'm going to be going over how you guys can get your hands on the SOLEFLY Air Jordan 1 Low, a great sneaker hold. And if you're just trying to get this one, I see why some people would rock with this one. Not my personal taste or style, but I, again, see where this shoe can be liked. It's a little bit different. Maybe you could call it ugly. If you want to call it ugly, there's no problem with that. I honestly kind of agree with it a little bit. So again, subscribe and like for more how-to cop videos like this. Any content really related to getting shoes, how to make money off them, or just in-hand reviews. We do that too, because we add shoes to our collection. We do wear our shoes. Yes, I know. How crazy is that? Not really, but let's just get into this video. Hope you guys will enjoy. Everything you need will be linked down below. And only thing I wish about this video is I'd made it a little bit earlier, since the SOLEFLY release on their website has already happened. So that was pretty much the best chance for manual users. That's actually where I got my size 7.5. I have a size 7.5 on the way. So stay tuned for the in-hand review video. But do not think that you cannot hit in the shoe. It's actually, I feel like hitting on Air Jordan 1 lows is not like the hardest thing to do in sneakers, because usually they make them higher stock. Now, this is going to be something that is probably going to be lower stock. We have to think about that, since it is a collaboration with SOLEFLY, and if you go look at what past SOLEFLY collaborations are going for, a lot have been, in store, and a lot of them have been, well, some of them are several $1,000s, some of the Jordan 1 collaborations, and this is a low. However, this is just a little bit outlandish for me. It's dropping on the 27th, 10 a.m. Eastern time, $150 retail. None of that's outlandish, but I'm more or less discussing the look of the shoe. So just remember the dates and times, because this is still one that's going to be worth it to go for. I paid $170 with shipping and everything for mine. So, I probably should have sold mine a little bit earlier when it was at like $250, $260 market, but if this one drops down to, let's say, my 7.5, let's say it drops down to, around $200, I'll probably be able to hold that one to above a $300 price. But, it's just like, do I want to sell this one right now or not? I'm just really not too sure. I'm having to think about this one. So it's an interesting one. I want to actually get into the design of this one a little bit more. I see they're discussing the Florida Everglades in this. And I'm sorry, I gotta, I guess, get a little bit closer up on the details to see what they're talking about that relates to the Florida Everglades about this one. So I guess other than the sneaker shop being based in Miami, so I understand that. My grandpa actually used to go around in the Everglades all the time. He'd like take his boat through there. I think I don't want to sound dumb if people commonly do that or not, but I know there's massive alligators, so never catch me there. But I'm guessing the color blocking that they say, the red and black color blocking right here, is based off a previous Nike SB, the Dunk Low Bison, and basically then this whole sporadic pattern right here around the shoe is I guess representing the Everglades, and I'm guessing it has to do with some sort of the color of the nature, but I'm not very sure. This doesn't look like anything really from the Everglades, at least, but I've never really been there, so am I gonna act like I know? No, I'm not. But this is resembling a previous Dunk Low from what they're saying, and I actually like this part. The toe box is really clean, and how it matches with the upper part of the shoe. If this was just different, I don't know. This just kind of throws it off a little bit, in my opinion, but some people really like that. And also, this is dope. You see this, the SOLEFLY logo embroidered here, and then the Air Jordan logo fully embroidered here. That's a little bit of attention to detail right there, collaboration, kind of uniqueness. And maybe this has to do with something with, what the heck? I thought they said there was basketball courts in Florida swamps. I was like, there may not be. Yeah, Nike probably would be the type to build some basketball courts there and be like, it's safe to play. So yeah, aside from that, the design of this one, basically how it looks, we've been talking about that for a while. Very interesting, kind of nice suede material. Obviously the sole kind of matches with it all. I think that's a nice little detail, just one simple color, not like 3 or 4 or 2 colors, some different style of color blocking. It's just one simple one underlying it. I think it's good. So aside from that, again, it doesn't look that bad. Again, the laces are fine. I would probably just wear them, in my opinion, with either the red laces or the black laces, but if you want to wear them with these ones, it might fit a little bit. I'm going to, when I get these in hand and do that little in-hand review video, I will kind of see what laces look best with them, but again, I got to decide. It's not my size, so I'm not wearing this one. I can't do too much, I wish it was my size, but it's not, and, then I'd figure out a way to like this shoe. So aside from the details, how it looks, let's just kind of get into resale on this one. So first things first, looking at resale on this one, it has been dropping a bit over the last couple of days. These used to be at around $260, and some of these, I think the most of the other sizes have maintained around the same price, but you can see they are dropping right now, and they will continue to drop in price until the sneakers release. Now, what these ones have gone for previously, you guys can see around $400, $500. I think we could see them getting up to kind of this price range right here in the future, kind of like this $320 kind of 310, like maybe 350 range. I don't know why it keeps popping up to like 430 for me, but you can see there's a couple other sales around here that are like 350-ish. So I think we could see this one being up at that price in the future just because it is a Jordan 1 low. It does have a couple nice details like that. Again, the embroidered SOLEFLY logo on the back. Just, you know, like the small attention to detail. I don't think that's bad, and I like when I see Nike doing that. So looking at resale on this one, what I think will happen once we see the sneakers release, I think this one will probably resell around a range of 210. I gotta be saying 210 to 280, and I will put a plus in the 280 because some of those bigger sizes I think could remain above a $300 price line or a $280 price line, but I think we could see some at 300. But I think most will probably be within that range. Most will drop down just because people like to undercut the market, and I think sneakers will have a fair amount of stock, not too much. But again, I've copped a fair amount of Jordan 1 lows off sneakers. That's the only reason I'm saying I feel pretty confident about this release, even though I've already got a pair. Of course, I'm still going to go for it in sneakers. That's another opportunity. And you know how I feel about these ones? They're good. Not my personal taste, as I've mentioned probably a few times, but they work. But yeah, aside from that, another thing I want to mention, if you've been here on the channel before, another couple things I want to introduce. I will make some updated versions to these soon, but sneakers just remain somewhat the same for now. This is just a video that shows you some tips and tricks on the app. I don't know, I look pretty goofy right there as y'all can see, but yeah, just some tips and tricks for the app if y'all kind of want to see, or not kind of want to see, but just kind of want to learn some more tricks that could help you out with copying more often, whatever it may be. This video can help you do that. And then this one right here, this shows you how to make multiple accounts. We know in this channel, we've discussed it multiple times, multiple accounts is very essential to copying more often on sneakers. It increases your chances. Obviously, if you go for a drop in only one account versus 5 accounts, if you enter in something 5 times versus 1, what will you hit more often on? Just do the math, you know? That's something I bring up pretty much every how to cop, that little example. Just kind of think about it logically. You will hit more often with more accounts. It's just how it is. And Nike doesn't really like ban accounts or block accounts unless you like are spamming entries on all your accounts at once. Then under the same network, then that would probably do something bad. But yeah, Nike's bans are temporary also, and you can't really tell when your account's banned unless like you can't enter in a drop. So yeah, another thing I want to mention also, shout out my guys at Secret Sauce right here. These are the guys that actually gave me the link. I didn't even know about the SOLEFLY or Jordan 1 low drop. I gotta be honest, I was not very familiar with this collaboration, and they dropped the link in their important info section. I went there, and I originally was going for a size 12. I checked out too slow on that, but I was able to go and settle for a size 7.5. And again, this was the group that helped me find that link and, you know, get that pair right there off the SOLEFLY website, put me onto that drop literally on the spot. Did not know about it, and I copped. So that just shows you that they're useful, their information is helpful, and they are a $60 monthly fee. But again, if you have any questions, when you're in the chat, you can open a help ticket, kind of get familiar, you know, with learning the bot if that's something you're interested in. Because I know this group chat, they're always, you know, like giving people opportunities, you know, because they do run bots for people and actually cop them items. You can see some of the recent success in their group. Actually, people have been copping more often. The belugas, you know, they've been doing that stuff on Whatnot, giving people, they gave 2 pairs, I think 2 or 3 pairs away of goldenrods yesterday on their live yesterday and Whatnot. So they're giving stuff away. It's great, you know, giving back to people for Christmas, things like that. So if you're interested in the chat, of course, send them a message on Twitter, be like, yo, Tristan sent me, how could I get in? I'm interested in the group. Or just, you know, follow them on Instagram, wait until they drop invites again. This group is great, and again, they gave me the link to cop this drop, and, you know, again, they'll help me today with copping the Snkrs. I'm going to be in for that restock. Hopefully your boy will be able to secure a pair. I'm just going to be going for 1, not 2. Honestly, because your boy spent all his money on crypto, and I need to pay off my credit, so my credit can actually only afford 1 pair, I think, right now. So, kind of funny, but honest answer. Yeah, check them out if you guys are interested. A lot of helpful things they provide. So, another thing I want to mention, aside from their ticket services and them running bots for people, also, there's pretty much no raffles for this one, so that shows you that this release is more limited, again, making it a great hold. As long as people are feeling this one, as long as people, again, after the sneakers release, we see a consistent amount of sales of people paying, you know, kind of decent prices, a little bit higher market, that would be good. And if we see people selling off, that's not a bad thing either, because this one will, again, I mean, if you just want to guarantee yourself profit, I mean, hold this one for a year and watch what happens. It'll guaranteed be more. Most shoes go up in a year. Most Jordan releases, just think about it. They do. Most lows, at least recently, just because shoes have been really high. And yeah, right here also SOLEFLY, y'all can see again. I wish I'd made this video on like the 16th, so I could have put y'all onto this release, but I was not familiar, so I only could have put y'all on for the sneakers release, resell, a couple other things, how Secret Sauce can help you all out. And if there's any questions you all have in the comment section, ask them down below. I'm there to help you all out. And that's everything I need to mention, so we'll kind of head into the outro. Y'all want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below. Those are all there in the description. Any comments, questions, concerns, whatever it may be, they're there. So, you know, I'll be there to reply. hopefully. And, you know, I got to get focused on this release coming up in a bit. I'll probably, I mean, I'll say I'm only going for 1 pair, but I'll probably try and go for 2. We'll see what will go on there, you know. It's never a wrong thing to go for 2. Unless you're the Panthers yesterday. Going for 2 up against the Bills. Only worked 1 time, and then we lost all of them. I don't even want to talk about it, you know. I'm going to end this screen recording. I wish the Panthers best of luck. Hopefully they find a good coach. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.